What's up, my Cancer friends? How you guys doing? It's Nikki from Celestio Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your intuitive tarot card reading for matters of the heart. Usually this is always about love, you guys. So let's get started. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Do keep in mind it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there. But if I do connect with your energy, then please hit that thumbs up and share and subscribe to my channel. And also, I always welcome feedback. I love your comments, guys, but please try and keep them positive, keep them loving and supporting of the other Cancers out there and their cross watchers. I don't want to put up with any negativity on my channel, guys. I just want love and light and support coming. And I know it's hard because a lot of you are coming here because you're desperate for answers. You know, you need more insight and clarity into your situation, and I get that. I really do, but I really do not want to see bashing on the channel because it'll probably just get deleted. So try and keep that in mind, okay, guys? So I'm still doing $35 readings, and that is for the full tarot and oracle card reading, okay? I make it a point to try and get you your reading within 3 business days. If I'm really busy, however, then I guarantee 5 business days. Regardless, it's a short turnaround. All right, guys, so if you want a private reading with me, everything you need is in the description box below. I'm also doing 1 question, 1 answer readings for $10, okay? And those are quick. It's a video reading, so I pull the cards, I record a video for you and send it to your email. So it's not just, you know, a yes or no email to you. It's a full thing. All right, my loves. Okay, Cancer, what is going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, male, female, singles, and couples, please? Whatever comes up for Cancer for the month of May 2018. Happy Mother's Day to all my mothers out there. I hope you guys have a beautiful Mother's Day. Let's see. I did pre-shuffle the cards, guys, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time shuffling. I'm going to do 1 more shuffle, and then your cards will be ready. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. That's a beautiful card. That is your overall energy. I love to see that. Okay, why this, the heart of the matter, guys, we have Judgment. Why this is all happening, we have the Page of Swords. Your recent past, the Hanged Man. In your thoughts, we have the 6 of Pentacles. For your challenge, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Near future, Page of Wands. How you see yourself, Cancers, the 9 of Swords. Who's coming towards you is the 4 of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. This is beautiful. Then your final outcome, Cancer, is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so wow. I don't think, oh, we only have 1 reversal here, so that's pretty awesome. I'm going to read the cards, guys, and then afterwards we are going to clarify. Okay, so let's get right into it. Overall energy, we have victory, Cancer. We have success. This is beautiful. This is getting recognized. I do like to keep it at a love reading, but, you know, outside of love, this could be job promotions. This could be, you know, getting awarded for something that you've worked hard towards. This could be anything. Promotions, a new job even. But regardless, it is getting recognized. It is public recognition even, or it's just, you know, getting recognized by, you know, your significant other or your love interest. Regardless, the card itself denotes victory, success, and achievement, and that is your overall energy for the month of May 2018, which is beautiful. Now, the heart of the matter, guys, we have the Judgment card. So this is the card of resurrection, okay? You're needing to make a judgment call here in the month of May. This could have already happened, or it's just about to. Sometimes it can talk about going in a different direction. Maybe somebody wants a second chance here, whether it's you or the other person. But regardless, this is rebirth. It's resurrection. You know, I even call it my epiphany card. So maybe, you know, you or the person you're dealing with, Cancer, you're going through some sort of epiphany, some sort of awakening here. Now, why is this all happening? We have the Page of Swords, so it's communication, okay? Either you're communicating with somebody, they're communicating with you. Oftentimes it can be, you know, immature energy. It can talk about having, you know, a child, an air sign child. Doesn't have to be because it's a general reading. Guys, any of the signs that I do call out, it's because that's what the card represents, but it doesn't have to mean that you are dealing with that specific sign, because it is a general reading. Same with court cards. If I have a king, you know, it doesn't mean it's a male in a general reading. That's not how I do my readings on generals, okay? So this does talk about communication. Sometimes it can talk about unwanted communication. So somebody speaking their truth. It may not be based on fact. It may just be based on somebody's truth. Okay, in the recent past, there may have been some stagnation happening, whether it was on your part or the person you're interested in, or your significant other, depending on your situation. This can talk about, willingly sacrificing yourself here, for the greater good, for whatever it is that you're going through. Now, it can talk about needing to take a step back, though, and look at things objectively, Cancer. Look at things in a different perspective. Maybe you did. Maybe you took a time out for a minute. Maybe the person you're dealing with took a time out, and you're looking at things in a different light now. In your thoughts, we do have the Six of Pentacles. It is in the upright. So you're thinking about this active give and take between you and another person. Or, in a job opportunity, you could be receiving loans. You could be receiving gifts of money, or, even just to pay off debt. It could be a loan like that, or, a greater increase in your finances. But going back to love, you're heavily thinking about an active give and take. Whether you have an active give and take, or whether you're wanting more of an active give and take with somebody else. What's challenging you, the only reversal so far, is this Knight of Wands in the reverse. So the challenge or obstacle at this time, Cancer, is there may be some inconsistency happening in your life, okay? Sometimes this card can talk a bit about player energy, but the main message here as your challenge is that there is some inconsistency. There may be some back and forth. Maybe that's why you're thinking about this give and take. But, it can talk about, somebody coming in and out of your life. Maybe you're going in and out of somebody's life. Regardless, there is some inconsistency here, and that is your challenge and obstacle at this time. Now, going into your near future, however, things are looking pretty good here, Cancer, because you're going to receive some sort of good news, okay? I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing Aries. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I specifically just Sag. I pretty much see all the signs here, guys. And we're going to be pulling more cards too, so apply it to how it resonates with you. But the Page of Wands is in the upright. There are two pages here, so again, more communication. Pages are messengers. Could talk about children as well. But I like the fact that the Page of Wands is in the upright in your near future, because this talks about receiving some sort of good news. So I'm loving this reading so far. But you're seeing yourself as somebody who's stressed out. Okay, because we do have the Nine of Swords. This is the card of mental anguish. It's the card of mental torment, being in your head a lot, having a lot of mental energy. Maybe, you can't fall asleep at night right away because you're just constantly thinking about perhaps this inconsistency or this back and forth energy. Maybe you have a lot of anxiety or worry over something, but don't fret, guys, because I see victory here. Okay, so whatever it is that you're dealing with, you are going to be victorious over it, okay? So who's coming towards you? We have the Four of Pentacles. So it's earth energy. It doesn't have to be, because it's not a significant, it is a minor arcana card. So, but the Four of Pentacles, rather, talks about holding on to one's emotions, holding on to one's thoughts, feelings, even finances. Somebody who could be a little bit selfish, even. Going back to the Six of Pentacles, maybe that's why this is something you're thinking about. Maybe the person who's external to you isn't really expressing themselves too much. They're not really doing much of anything, and they're kind of keeping everything inside. That's maybe what has you stressed out, okay? Now, in your hopes and fears, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're hoping things start turning, okay? Maybe you're hoping things are start to turn in your favor. Maybe you want this chapter to be done and over with. Whatever it is that you're going through here, you want this energy of the Nine of Swords to be done with, okay? Regardless, the Wheel of Fortune's in the upright position, so that's beautiful. So no matter where this card falls in this spread, it's a good sign. Okay, in the upright position is a really good sign. This is, fortune being on your side. Major cycles are ending here, especially karmic cycles, okay? So things that you're going through that are making you feel stressed out, it's definitely coming to an end. And, you either know it or you feel like it's coming, okay? Because there's only so much of this energy that you can take before the scales have to tip a little bit and balance things out. So this is really good. This is fortune and luck being on your side, guys. Maybe that's what this good news is coming in for you. Now, your final outcome, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you. Maybe you are taking this step back, wondering, should I invest my time and energy into this person? Should I work towards this? I planted all these seeds here. When am I going to see the fruits of my labor? When am I going to see results? Okay. Regardless, it is the card of, harvest. It's the card of waiting for your harvest. So, I mean, things are looking pretty good here, Cancer. But let's take a look here. Let's get the bigger picture into this situation for you guys and figure out what exactly is going on. What is this Judgment card here at the heart of the matter for Cancer? The Ten of Swords, okay? So maybe there was some sort of painful separation that you were going through. And maybe you're being called to go in a different route, to go a different way, okay? Going into a new direction, some sort of uncharted waters here. Maybe, you're going through some sort of separation or painful ending. Could even be a job situation here, okay? But the good news about the Ten of Swords is that it's the ending of something painful and it's the beginning of something new, like we see with the Wheel of Fortune. Healing is on its way now. So keep your head up, Cancer. Keep your head up. Things are looking better now, okay? So why is this Page of Swords here for Cancer, please? Five of Wands. Okay, so maybe you've had some sort of communication. Maybe there were some arguments going on here as to why this was all happening. There could have even been some competition going on, Cancer, and maybe that's why this Knight of Wands in the reverse is challenging you. Okay, maybe that's why there's been some inconsistency. Maybe you've received some sort of communication. Maybe you were being told by somebody, maybe a love interest, a partner, whoever it is, that there was competition. Maybe, again, there's struggles. Could be inner struggles as well. Maybe you had to express yourself to somebody that, especially those in a dating scene, okay? Maybe, you found out you weren't the only one they were seeing, or vice versa, right? And love, we mirror each other's energy. So one minute I can be picking up on your energy, the next I could be picking up on your partner's or your love interest's energy. Okay, but regardless, the Five of Wands does talk about conflict. Maybe there's been some arguments back and forth. And that's, again, where that immature energy might be coming in. Maybe some of you are fighting or, arguing with a child, with your children. Doesn't have to be somebody who's really young. It could be a grown child for those of you with grown children. Regardless, there's definitely some conflict here. There's endings, new beginnings all around. What is this Hangman in oh, no, it's not in reverse. What is this Hangman about in the past? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse here. Okay, so in the past, I feel like you, Cancer, you took yourself out of a situation. You had to look at things in a different perspective, look at things in a different light. Maybe you were unwilling to make a decision here with this Two of Wands in the reverse. It's like you knew you had to make a decision. Perhaps you were at a crossroads here, but you decided, you know what, I can't quite make this decision. I'm going to take myself out of the picture, maybe take a time out, and I'll decide on it later. Okay, and that was your recent past. What is this Six of Pentacles about in Cancer's thoughts? We have the Hermit in the reverse here. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. You don't have to be, okay? Because again, there's lots of fire energy and air energy as well, and Pentacles. So, but specifically the Hermit card does represent Virgo here. So maybe you're thinking about an active give and take between you and a Virgo, or wanting more of an active give and take between you and a Virgo, or maybe you're deciding now to come out of introspection. See here in the recent past with the Hangman, this is you taking a time out, seeing things in a different light. Well, now in your thoughts, you're thinking about coming out of this introspection, coming out of this time out now, and deciding to give more to a situation or less depending on your current circumstances. What is this Knight of Wands about, please, for Cancer's challenge or obstacle? We have the Ten of Cups, okay? So happiness is here, Cancer, okay? Your Ten of Cups is attainable at this time, okay? The Ten of Cups is your happily ever after, but the only reason why you're not having that right now, or why you didn't in your recent past, is because there's been this inconsistency, because there's been this back and forth energy here. But the Ten of Cups is here. Happiness, emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, it's here, but this inconsistency has to come to an end. There needs to be a more active give and take between you and another person. And when that happens, you're going to have your Ten of Cups, which is beautiful. And you may end up getting it because in your near future here, we have this Page of Wands, okay? And the Page of Wands is receiving good news. Why is this Page of Wands here for Cancer in the near future? The Five of Swords. Okay, so maybe, you know, there was some conflict. Again, going back to this Five of Wands. We've had 2 fives now, which does talk about a lot of conflict. You know, the Five of Swords itself can talk about petty arguments back and forth. Maybe you're getting some good news that this energy is now coming to an end. Okay, I'm going to clarify this again. It could be from a child as well. Maybe you're getting some news, but I don't see it as bad news because the Page of Wands in the upright talks about good news. So let me see here. The Devil. Okay, maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, but you know, maybe there has been some manipulation here. Maybe there's been something toxic or unhealthy that you're deciding to move away from, because, you know, with that Five of Swords energy, that can talk about mind games as well, can talk about manipulation. We're going to clarify that a little bit more, but let's get through the rest of the cards here. What is this Nine of Swords about, please, for Cancer? The Temperance card. Okay, that is the card of Sagittarius. So maybe you're seeing yourself as somebody who wants more balance into your life, okay? Maybe you have been quite patient with somebody here, Cancer. You know, just with this Hanged Man and now the Hermit in the reverse, I do see that, and now the Temperance card, I do see that you have been pretty patient about something. It's kind of been tormenting you a little bit, but you do want to bring more healing and more balance back into your life here. Now, who is coming towards Cancer? What is this Four of Pentacles about, Spirit? Who's coming towards them in love, please? Strength. You may be dealing with a Leo, okay? Maybe the person that is coming towards you, Cancer, is somebody who is brave, who's courageous, who is very, very confident, okay? But maybe they're just holding on to their emotions a bit too much here, not really expressing themselves. What is this Wheel of Fortune about? What is it that Cancer needs to do in order to achieve their victory and success? So I've changed this spread a little bit. I like to pull the first card as your hopes and fears, and then the second card I like to ask Spirit what your next steps are, Cancer. Because what do you do after a tarot reading? What do you do immediately after a tarot reading? It's all fine and dandy for me to give you a tarot reading, but what can you do to attain that happiness, to attain that emotional contentment and that victory? So I figured this would help you guys. I've gotten a lot of success with it. So this Wheel of Fortune is here for your hopes and fears, but what is it that Cancer has to do now in order to attain this victory? Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is what you guys have to do in order to attain your Wheel of Fortune, in order to attain your happiness, your success, your good luck, your good fortune, is to bring more stability back into your life, guys. Enough said. Some of you need to go and focus more on your marriage. Some of you need to focus more on your commitments or just your relationship as a whole, right? There has been this inconsistency. So what you have to do, Cancer, what the person external to you has to do is to commit. Stop at the inconsistency and be more, you know, bring that equality back into your relationships or back into your life. But mainly, even for those of you who are single, to attain this victory, you got to bring more stability back into your life, okay? Make sure that you are honoring your commitments, Cancer. Okay, that's a huge one. Honor your commitments. And what is the final outcome for Cancer? What is this Seven of Pentacles about, please? We have the Two of Pentacles, okay? So there's been some juggling here, or there's about to. The Two of Pentacles talks about juggling, can talk about people, places, and things, okay? There may have been this instability like we see, okay? But I see that you are trying to work towards a more balanced life here. Okay, but you need to try to find the balance here with this Two of Pentacles and make a decision, okay? Especially if those of you in the dating scene or those of you dealing with more than one person here, you need to make up your mind. And once you do, commit to that one person, okay? Specifically, yeah, like I'm seeing Virgo, I'm seeing Sagittarius, I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Leo, okay? Again, doesn't have to be these signs here, but for a lot of you, you're needing to make a choice between two people here. And once you do, guys, you got to commit, because your happiness is here, Cancer. Your Ten of Cups is here, but this inconsistency has to go out the window, okay? What is this Two of Pentacles about? Can you please clarify this outcome a little bit more, Spirit? Queen of Swords. Some of you are dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, doesn't matter. But this is, you know, using your head over your heart a little bit more, not coming from a place of pure emotion. And of course, my cards want to freak out here. not coming from a place of pure emotion and really using your intellect in this situation, in making this choice, okay? Looking at things objectively and intellectually and using that sword and cutting away the things that are no longer serving you in your life, okay? Yes, there's been conflict. There may have even been something really toxic and unhealthy here that you're needing to cut out. And when you do that, you're going to bring more stability back into your life, okay? And that's what's going to bring you to your Six of Wands. So what is this Devil card about, Spirit, in the near future? The Four of Swords, okay? So maybe somebody external to you or yourself could, you know, still be in this little bit of state of introspection, wondering whether or not, do I want to continue with this or should I just let it go, okay? Who else is coming towards Cancer in the month of May, Spirit? We have the King of Cups, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water energy, okay, or the person external to you, regardless of sign, may be expressing their emotions, Cancer. Card just fell there. The Sun, okay, optimism, joy. I'm going to put that back, but it was the only card that did fall on the floor, so I decided to, again, it is the card of Leo as well. But whoever's coming towards you guys, they may be expressing their emotions here. Maybe they were in this period of introspection, kind of ghosting, creating this instability, this inconsistency. But I do see that coming to an end here. One more card, please, for the final outcome for Cancer. King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a earth sign, okay? Or this is somebody, again, for those of you who are needing to choose between two people, you know, choose the person who's more stable, practical, and reliable, okay? The person who's more grounded. But look at that. I'm going to end it here, guys. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming in for your final outcome. This is beautiful. This is an offer being made here, whether it's on your end, whether somebody's offering something to you. Again, tons of earth energy here in your outcome. But again, I see all the signs. There's the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's Capricorn, there's Sagittarius, there's Virgo, all the signs, guys. But this is beautiful. This is an offer being made, okay? But not only that, it's something stable, practical, and long-term, okay? You have something here, guys. You have happiness here. So reach out for it. You know, get rid of this instability, this in and out energy, and see what happens, okay? Regardless, this wasn't a bad reading. It's actually quite beautiful when you think about it. But I do see this conflict coming to an end, especially those of you who are dealing with children here, okay? There may be some conflict. There may be some, you know, petty arguments, back and forth arguments, especially those of you fighting over children here. If those of you who have gone through a divorce and, you know, you're fighting for support or whatever it is, I definitely see that in the cards for some of you, not all of you, obviously. Some of you are just, you know, dealing with a lot of conflict with your significant other. Others of you are needed to choose between two people here, and one of those people are going to be your long-term, okay? One of those people do want to offer you long-term stability here and a beautiful brand new offer, because aces are always gifts from the universe, gifts from heaven. So what is the karmic lesson here for Cancer? What is it the Cancer, male, female, singles, couples, Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, what do they need to learn or let go of, Spirit? Okay, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone, Cancer. This is your lesson. Okay, no matter what you're going through, guys, you're never alone. This is a karmic lesson. This is something you're needing to deal with or let go of. Now, I'm going to pull a beautiful card from the Keepers of the Light. They are very inspirational cards. Let's see what comes up for Cancer, please, for the month of May. Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Beautiful. And then I'm going to pull one more card from the Whispers of Love. What is the high-level spiritual advice for Cancer for the month of May? Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Wow. Which is very interesting because we do have that Hanged Man, right? And that is the card of looking at some, you know, a situation from a different perspective. guys. So you know, I believe the advice is here for you. Things are looking good. I mean, your outcome is looking pretty good, but you guys got to try and find that stability here. Again, this is only for the month of May. It can exceed May a little bit as well. It all depends where you're at energetically. Okay, so again, if you want to get in touch with me, my price list, everything you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, guys, sending you love and light, many blessings, and namaste.